Hello, everybody. This is Nick Totaro, Professor of Information Technologies and Computer Science, Lakeland Community College. All right, let's talk about Phase 01, data organization. If you've been in any classes of me, especially if you've done programming logic or Java or some other program, you often hear me use this phrase over and over again: small, manageable chunks. When you look at a big project, you want to treat it in small, manageable chunks. That's why I broke this project down into phases. Phase 01 is just data organization, getting the stuff from a Topsy into your report. So, in this video, we're going to just get the information from a Topsy into our report for Microsoft Excel. Now, understand, even though we're doing data organization, if we pick up tidbits of information, why don't we just put that in the document, and later on we can, when we get into Phase 02 and we're really deep diving into stuff and we're analyzing stuff, the stuff is already there, right? So let's go up to my screen and let's take a look at how we would look at Excel. All righty. So if I block things out, I do apologize and stuff like that. But right now I'm in a spreadsheet here. I'm sorry, I'm in a Topsy here, and I'm looking at spreadsheets. Just so happens that I have this organized, obviously. And over here, it looks like I have 4 spreadsheets. Okay, so let's gather the information about them and let's populate the report. And we'll start from the top. All right, Kyoto Green Beer. Now we click on it, and almost instantly we see it and go, that doesn't quite look like a spreadsheet. That's fine, right? If we want to mark that down, we can mark that down. The other thing we can do real quickly is just take a look at the hex. If you remember from other lectures or something like that, we have that signature file, and I'm looking at that, and that doesn't appear to be an Excel spreadsheet. So we're not going to deep dive right now. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of put that in our report. This appears to be some other format. Right? Later on, we'll deep dive. So let me go to the report, and I'm going to squeeze it down here just a little bit so we have a split screen here. And I'm going to put the file name, Kyoto Green Beer, or Kyoto Green Tea Beer. Yes, they do have a green tea beer. It's kind of like a stout, right? I was okay with it. I wasn't too impressed, but it's a famous beer in Kyoto. All right, so Kyoto green tea beer, and apparently it is a XLX, which is the extension for Excel. Don't assume anything. We have to write what that file is being represented in this. Now, over here, we would re-put the file name in here, because here's where we're going to do the executive summary. Sorry, things are just popping up. We're going to do the executive summary, but we're going to put the file here again, and Kyoto Green Tea Beer. Not going to worry about the executive summary right now. It appears like there was a graphic in there that came up. So why don't we at least put that in there now? All right. So I'm going to go back to application, and I'm going to screen capture my screen. Try that again. Oh, there it goes. Just took a little time. And I wouldn't normally do this with the Excel spreadsheet, but it appears that it's an image. So go back to my report, and I'm going to put it in there. All right. Now, and there it goes. Now, what I may do is, in this, again, we're not writing the executive summary yet. I may put something in here, just a little kind of note to myself in the future. Just say, does not appear to be an Excel spreadsheet. We don't know that yet. That's for another time, but at least I'm putting a note in there for myself. All righty. MD5 SHA-1 256. For this project, you got to have at least 2. At least 2 of those. Now, I don't want to copy. I don't want to copy or paste. I don't want to transpose. I'm going to show you a little trick you can do. For Excel spreadsheets, go to file metadata, right? For Excel spreadsheets, you only have to use the file metadata. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, and I'll bring up Notepad. Do not paste it directly from here into your report. The formatting is so different. So first, copy it from the metadata, paste it into WordPad. That's going to strip things out. Clean up your formatting a little bit. Make it look nice. All right. You will get into the hang of this. Again, I'm not analyzing anything. You'll notice that MD5 and SHA-256 is in this metadata, so I don't have to do any kind of calculations. If I want to, I could, but I'm not going to do it. So now what I'm going to do is I've stripped out, by using Notepad, I stripped out any formatting. And I'll go back to my report. Examination was performed by, put your name here. And insert the metadata here, right? And for right now, that's it. If you want to do a quick review of anything that kind of comes at you, or you're not, no, if you want to move, start now and move the hash values here, you can do that. But because eventually you're going to have to do that, just don't leave it in the metadata. That's 256. All right. And again, down here, you could have any extra little notes. And I'm just going to put a note here. Does not appear to, or appears to be, does not appear to be an Excel spreadsheet. Looks like an image. Did I misspell something? Oh, yes, I did. All right. So that's it. I've gathered the data. Okay. Now, let's go on to another file. So go back to Topsy here. Pagoda pixel art. I'll check the hex on this because maybe somebody's fooling around with it. 54B. That's what I'm looking at here. That does appear to be an Excel spreadsheet. That's the signature code for MS Office documents. So you'll see that for Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Does appear that there's some content in there. Okay. So this one, yeah. I'll shrink this down a little bit. Oops. Pull it down a little bit. All right. And we go through the exact same process. We're going to say Pagoda pixel art.xlsx. File name here. Pagoda pixel art.xlx. All right. I don't have to put, it appears to be a spreadsheet because of, I know the extension. It looks like, so I'm not going to put a note in there saying, hey, it looks like an Excel spreadsheet at this point. Because it's not a graphic, right here, I'm going to leave the table. And I'm just going to say NA. Maybe in other programs, it could be a graphic or something like that. Not going to worry about it. Going to do the exact same thing. I'm the examiner. Remember, in this course, I think it's about 24, maybe 30 files in the project. If this was a bigger project and was a team project, each person that examined the given file has to put their name here. Exact same thing. Go back up here, go to metadata, copy it all, go to Notepad, clean it up. Whoops, didn't want that here. You'll get into the swing of it. Yes, it's monotonous. I know that. And go back to my report. paste it in, and I'm good to go. We'll clean that up in future phases, but all I'm doing right now is I'm organizing my data, and I'm just kind of looking, right? That particular file looked fine. Now, I'm going to do it with here's another one. Okay. Do the exact same thing. Go to my report, go to the next page. This file. Now, I'm not going to make commentary on it. I'm just going to do it really quickly, kind of speed ahead here. And just see, make sure. It also appears to be an Excel spreadsheet. It actually has data in it too, so it's kind of showing there. That's a good thing. I don't have to put in my report again. I'm assuming it's an Excel spreadsheet. Put the file name here. Now, you notice that word auto-corrected. Be careful about the autocorrect, especially in a forensics report. A uppercase R is different than a lowercase r. The file's name is lowercase r. I didn't do that on purpose, but since it came up, why not clarify it? And doesn't appear to be an image. Okay. Examine it. Can't even spell my own name tonight. 3 typos in my name alone. All right, let's go to the metadata. Do the exact same thing. Grab it all. Go to a WordPad. Paste it. Clean up any formatting. Make it look nice for right now. Paste that into my metadata. All right. And we will clean that up. You know, there might be some redundancy in there. We're going to move the hash values and stuff like that. Let's do one more file. Now, this file's a little different. By that little icon, that is telling me that file has been deleted. So that might be something I want to note during this original data organization. So I'm going to check it real quick with the hex. Yeah, it appears to be an Excel spreadsheet, so I'm feeling confident with that. And I'm going to go down to another page, and I will call the file Ryuk Pixel Art XLSX or X, and put it here. And doesn't have a graphic in it, or it's not a graphic. Now, it is a deleted file, okay? It has that X there, but you know, what if we don't see the icon, right? I'm going to still kind of note it, be a deleted file. Later on, when I investigate, real soon actually, later on I investigate, I'm going to see if it's truly a deleted file. But right now, it appears to be a deleted file. Examinator is me. Let's go to the metadata. Now, the metadata is kind of interesting in here. We just kind of copied and pasted the metadata very, very quickly and not really paid attention to it. But because it appears to be a deleted file, maybe I peruse the metadata and, where is it? Doesn't appear to be any indication that it's deleted. But again, up here, we would investigate that. Copy it. Clean up any formatting. Things start going by really quickly here. All right. In the notes down here, appears to be a deleted file. All right. Now, before we go there, is there any more files? Nope, I covered them all. Let's go back to my report here and let's just do a preliminary view of our stuff. This is the Ryuk file. Okay, that one appears to be a deleted file. This one here is, this is Rebrickable. That appears to be just an Excel spreadsheet. That's good. This one here is, where's the name? Pagoda XLS. Okay. And then finally, we're back up to here. This is Kyoto Green Beer. So we've gathered the information for the Excel spreadsheets. All right. Nothing really spectacular in any of this yet. Again, we haven't deep dove into this particular material. That's phase one for Excel. Now, in other files, we would, for example, images, obviously, if it's an image, we want to put that in the document right away, all right? And with images, different data will be needed. So, that being said, let's go on and learn something.